Who you said it?
Olivia.
All right, Olivia is safe at this tribal council. You can join the green team again. All right, Olivia is safe at this tribal council.
Olivia is probably of the names that I got, and who was situated in the alliance on the more outer edge. I wanted to save the weakest person while, and so the people that Olivia was also the forefront I heard from the majority of the alliance, so I felt the need to save her. It was difficult, and the people that did want her out, or like the people that were on the inside of their alliance, didn't seem to mind that much that I did that, because they had a pecking order of things. So yeah, I feel like as far as moving forward and competition-wise, I feel like that was the best option. Now it's just in their hands.
So what do you think is going to be the result of their tribal council?
I think Bryce is going to go home. I do need to talk to Emily though, since, and also I do need to talk to Emily about outing her to Carlin. But you can't be having an idol, and I see no foreseeable threat currently. Once
Did
we
you
merge.
feel like somebody was calling shots over there?
One person. Nobody's gonna say that they are, but if I had to pick, it would probably be Emily or Carlin.
All right, Olivia is safe at this tribal council. Dad.
Okay. Okay.
I just tried to give you immunity, but it wasn't working.
What did he say?
Well, because he was like, I think I'm going to save Olivia. And I was like, why? And he was like, oh, you're right. I didn't think about it. And I was like, fuck. He was like, who do you think underplayed? Saying like he was going to save like the weakest link. And I was like, well, Bryce. Just to like try to like, but it didn't work, obviously. But I say Carla.
Me too, because honestly, fuck her.
Emily,
Talk up a little bit.
Okay, fuck her, because I feel good about Emily, I feel good about you, and I feel good about
100%. I think we need to go over there and panic.
Okay, so I found out Olivia's safe, which there was some stuff going on with that. Apparently Carlin threw my name out there to be a pawn for Olivia, so Olivia would think she's safe, but we would all vote her out, but now Olivia's safe. And Carlin was talking to Will, who gave Olivia safety, for a long time, so now I'm like, okay, that girl is obviously coming after me for what? So, I don't know. That's how I'm voting. I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, it's a little early in the game to be throwing out names. And I wouldn't say I'm a strong player, but, I mean, I feel like I'm a team player at least, so, I don't know. We'll see how it shakes out.
The idol that Emily has, that's unfair. Because she has like soul control over it. Could we flush it now? And we were all on the same playing field. We don't have that.
I mean, that's a
resting
good plan.
on our shoulders. Would you be down to do that? Could you get
I'd be
Bryce
down.
to do that?
I could talk to him. My only fear is that she finds that out. And then what do we split the votes with? If we did that, I think we'd have to split the votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like...
But where is she right now?
I have no idea.
Because, I mean, if she didn't...
She's playing here's another thing. You ready?
Yeah.
She told Will that she had the idol. So Will walked up to me and was like, did you know Emily has the idol? And I said, which one? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, no, which area? And he said, he didn't know, but...
Well, that's weird because Emily was like, someone told Will that I had the idol. But it was her.
That's what he said, and I don't know if he... I mean, it's Will.
Right.
Fuck. But she has that strong connection with him, so
right now, like, I'm not heading anything. Like, I'm genuinely open to a lot of things.
Patrick, Pity.
They said yes to flush it. Okay.
Would you be down? And I'm being completely honest and truthful with you.
I'll be completely honest and truthful with you. I would be down if everyone is on board with that plan.
Everyone.
You know? I mean, majority.
I don't think it's hard to get Bryce. You got Bryce.
I could talk to him.
I have like Olivia, and that's
I'll talk to
sad.
him and see. 100%.
Now, does she know?
Emily?
Like, we need to have a plan if she knows.
100%. I don't know what Emily knows. I only talked to her. I only talked to her when Olivia was a friend, you know?
So could we?
Like, wait, tell her what?
No, tell her nothing.
Or just tell her
Give her
nothing?
someone else.
Okay.
And then flush that idol.
We could try. We'll have to talk about splitting votes in case.
Yeah, I want to find Olivia to like.
Oh, I think Olivia's by herself right now.
All I had in mind was Olivia, but I told her I was good with her, obviously. But then she got saved, so I don't know a backup plan yet.
My backup plan is Carl.
That's what I wanted.
Because she's been throwing my name around.
Yeah, she was the one that brought you up first.
Yeah, and apparently she told Emily, that she like actually wanted me out.
Why? Threat? Or-
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't quite understand it, but I'm like, okay, sis, we're on the same team.
Yeah.
You know, like, why would you tell me one thing, lie to my face? You know, and like,
Yeah.
I just feel like she's getting caught in her own web. So what did she talk to you about when you were sitting over there?
So it was me, her, and Patrick, and they just said they had concerns about the idol.
Patrick did say he wanted to flush the idol out of Emily.
I don't think it was Carlin as much of like that idea because he was the one to like bring it up first.
Yeah.
So I think he's just really nervous about the idol. So I'm kind of worried about them gunning for Emily.
Yeah. Which I still want to work with.
Obviously, I didn't tell you that about Patrick and Carlin's conversation, but
No, obviously.
yeah. But I don't, because like we said before, like we kind of want to stay on her good side.
Yeah. Because she was talking to me too, and she was saying that like even once we merge or whatever, that she's still gonna keep the gold team in mind moving forward, like with the idol and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Like, there's the one aspect of like you can get it out early, and then we're all back on the same
And
team.
you burn a bridge with her.
Exactly. So I think Patrick and Carlin aren't as close with her, so they're fine with like possibly burning a bridge and just getting it out.
Yeah.
But I would rather not burn that bridge.
No, not this early.
Yeah.
Not when we're still gonna have to be on a team with her, and if she chooses not to compete, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, okay. Moral of the story, Carlin.
That's what I want.
And so.
That's
you-
what Emma's on board with.
you and me,
And
Emma.
I
You've
think
already talked to her about it.
I talked to Emma about it. I've talked to Emily about it.
Yeah.
I need to double check with Emily, but I've talked to Emma because Emma, I think, is on the same page as me. It's like, girl, what are you doing? You know,
So we would need one more.
you might can convince Alex
Yeah.
or Olivia.
Yeah. Either of those two would be our easiest options.
Well, actually, just kidding, because Olivia was saying Alex's name.
Can I come?
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course.
yeah, definitely.
Just to update everyone, we're through.
Yeah.
Much to talk about
Seriously.
from Carlin. One, she told me that Emily told Will that she had the idol. But now Emily came to all of us and was like, someone told Will I had the idol. So I don't know who's lying, but someone's lying.
You think Emily might be trying to switch sides to the other team and get their loyalty?
I don't know if Emily's stirring the pot, if Carlin's stirring the pot, or if Will's stirring the pot. Also,
Will could be stirring the pot.
that's kind of where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Is it true that you were down to flush Emily out?
No. I just said that in front of Patrick and Carmen because I didn't want to bring up anything else.
No, exactly.
And I knew coming out of that conversation.
I don't want to
talked
flush her
about
out.
Carlin was like, let's flush Emily out. So everyone's on the same playing field. You could get Bryce, Pitty, and Patrick are all down for it. And
No,
I
I
was
just straight up lied to them.
are they?
I straight up lied to them.
Okay, that's what I figured.
No, because Patrick came to me and I was like,
Okay, maybe. So y'all still want to talk about it?
yeah, I do.
Okay, I agree. I think it's getting too confusing.
And I think getting Carlin out's important. I think flushing the idol out of Emily is going to burn a bridge with her.
100%. Well, I mean, she'd be out, but still, that's an idol out
Yeah.
of the game.
Of the game.
Where we could potentially still,
Use it. Right, no, seriously.
you know?
Should
No.
we not talk too long?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Wait.
We
What I
need
tell
one more
Carlin?
person.
What I tell Carlin?
That we're on board with Emily.
Yeah.
And she just voted mine.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I think that's the
I feel
least
so dirty.
drama.
I feel so dirty.
But
She did it to
No,
herself.
she's
No, you know what?
I do want to talk. Okay, how do you feel? What did you hear about Alex? Like, how do you feel about Alex?
Oh, I was just purely using that as a pawn to not have an awkward conversation.
I talked to Will, and he said a little birdie told me that you have an idol.
I did not tell you that either.
Okay,
I
because
don't
it
know
was
where
either
he heard
you or
that.
Carly.
It
so
was
I
not
was
me.
like, okay.
Because the only thing I told him, he said, "Who are y'all thinking?" And I said, "I don't know, like Bryce or Alex." I don't want to give him one name because I was like, if he's going to give to the person we know we're voting out. So I gave 2 names. He said, "Who are y'all leaning towards?" I said, "I haven't talked to everyone, so I have no idea." So that way he's like thrown off. But I didn't mention anything about an idol or you to him.
So you think Carlin told him?
I'm not saying that. He may have overheard. Because it was discussed when we were in groups. He wasn't in the groups I talked to, but he may have overheard. So I'm not throwing Carla under the bus because I don't know.
No. I'm just trying to figure out.
Right, but I'm not going to like speculate
Yeah,
because I had
because
no
it's
idea
like
if it was her.
It's like a huge team betrayal. So it's
Yeah,
like.
so I
I'm
think
trying-
he might have just overheard. But because I don't know if because Carlin's strategic, she wouldn't have told him that.
And that's what like I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, we have to maintain a team.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, what's the point?
think-
Like if we're all going to betray each other,
Right.
then why are we operating right now? Like why are we being
Because
so
there's no
considerate?
reason he should know.
Exactly.
So
At
he
all.
might have just been lurking and heard what we were talking about.
And I said, someone told Will that I had an idol, and she was like, oh, I did not do that. She was like, he must have overheard from her. But like, I don't think Carlin would say. I really don't. And if she did,
At this point, I have no ties to her anymore.
I know she came
To
up to
who?
you for no
Carlin?
reason.
Oh, Carlin?
She should, her and Olivia, without talking to anybody, first word out of their mouth was Bryce. And I was like, that's the teamwork we worked so hard for.
So where do y'all's votes sit?
For obvious reasons, I'm leaning her.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Where are you, Betty?
I'm just wanting to go with that, honestly.
Okay, that's where I am too.
Because like I think she's causing a little bit of drama.
I think it's too early in the game for.
Yeah, like we had a really great thing going on.
Right.
I was torn until.
It sucks, but like,
So if we're solid with that right
Yeah.
now, we all know we're doing that.
I
We
think
need at
Emma,
least 5,
Emma.
right?
yeah.
I think that's solid too.
Did we just talk
We
to
talked to
Patrick?
And I
You said
think
he's
we're all
too.
in the majority, and then we all
So
know
then
what
that's
happens
it.
next.
But let's walk around, spit BS, and
Yeah,
vote
okay.
her out.
All right, I'll get some water.
Can I talk to you?
I'm voting for you.
Emily, share out your name. Stick it out. Okay? Okay. Will came and talked to me, and I put a bug in his ear to save you, to give you anything. Thank you. Appreciate you. So, the way you could repay me is that she has the idol. Right. She told Will she has the idol. She told Will she has the idol? She told him because he told me.
She just came up to me
and said someone.
a little. Oh, so she told him she did.
So Patrick and I are thinking we flush the idol, get it out of the way now, and so we're all in an even playing field.
Yeah, we did discuss that idea. If every single person votes for Emily, I was like, well, they still, even if that idol was flushed, they'd make us vote for the next
I
person.
got pity. I have Patrick, me, you. Emma's on board. Emma was going to talk to Bryce and try to get him on board. Are
So I
you
think that-
at least down with
Yeah,
that part
if
of the
you
plan we
have-
have right now?
I mean, yeah, I'm
I
safe,
have
so I don't
majority.
care. I mean, that's fine. But then,
What?
well, no, I guess it could.
Have you talked to Alex?
Yeah,
What
because
did
we were
he
talking.
say?
Well, we were talking about Bryce. I haven't heard anything. Like we mentioned flushing Emily, but then we're like, she's gonna use the idol, so we threw that idea
I
out.
still like Bryce.
I do like Bryce, but I was like, Emily's a strong player and she has immunity, so I didn't consider her at all.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know.
I like Bryce as a
and people-
backup.
I like both of them.
I like Bryce as a backup.
Yeah. I don't want to vote anybody out.
Well, no, I don't.
Bryce is a
either.
backup. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
like,
I thought you were saying you wanted
if
to keep
we're-
him.
no,
Yeah,
if we split the
I
vote.
like Bryce as a backup because I don't want him to go. But if we need someone to go, if she uses immunity, then yeah, I think it
Okay.
could be him. Maybe.
If you
Okay.
want, you can have a conversation with Patrick, Pity, and me, and maybe we can brainstorm
Yeah.
like that.
Personal thing, I don't like that we have an idol that is like Emily's, but like kind of everyone's.
Yeah.
But like it's Emily's.
Right.
Let's be honest, like it's Emily's.
Right.
So yeah, I'd be down to flush the idol, and then, but we would still need a second person to go home.
Right. What name have you heard come up further? Like a
Um,
backup.
Honestly, no one. Like
Okay.
I was really just talking to people, and we were like, we just don't like the idol. Like that's
Yeah.
it.
It's.
What have you heard?
I've heard Bryce's name come up a little
Yeah,
bit.
I've heard Bryce. Earlier.
Which
not-
I
not
don't
just now.
think that Bryce is a weak link, though. I mean, I know he didn't get to participate in the last
Yeah.
two events, really, because Pity did the first one.
Right.
But I think that's not his fault, obviously.
Mhm.
I've heard his name come up. Apparently, my name's up, which I've heard.
I I like really haven't heard your name come.
Really?
To be
Okay.
honest,
I heard that name a couple times.
That's me being honest, but
Yeah.
I mean, it may be up, but like
Yeah.
just to be honest, like I haven't heard your name.
That's fair.
Yeah, but we would still need to like get numbers and see like who we want to go for.
Right. So you haven't heard anything from anyone else? I've heard that apparently our backup, which I just heard this, was that Carlin is going to be the backup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like Carlin. I think she's like a follower.
I think
I think she's like good for like.
I think Emily's playing aggressive. And Emily's the one that told me that Carlin's the person that everyone's voting for.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know if this says anything. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's tough.
Cool. Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm glad it's not me.
I haven't heard your name come up at all. I haven't heard you
Like,
or
seriously?
Pity come
Like
up. Or
that
Emma.
is-
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't heard.
What do you think?
Say going for Carlin.
Yes.
Okay. We should totally backdoor Emily.
You think? Patrick, I don't know. Here's the thing.
Wait, say that again. We should backdoor Emily.
Here's the thing, Patrick.
Totally backdoor Emily.
I so would. I want to because that would be a gag.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm worried about the votes. I don't think we could organize it in
I
time.
think you need Bryce Carlin. Carlin doesn't know that. Carlin doesn't know yet that Emily's going for her. And also, Emily apparently. Okay, so Carlin told me that Emily told Will that she has an idol, and then Emily told me that Carlin said that she has an idol. Okay, so
Emily
I
thinks.
trust Carlin. I trust Carlin.
Emily thinks. Emily told me she thought Olivia told Will. I don't know what the
Really?
narrative is. I don't
She's
know
just
what the
she's just
narrative
trying to paint
is. I
something.
don't know
She's
what the
trying to-
narrative is. I don't know. You. No,
It'd be over, and we wouldn't
I
have
told.
to worry about
I'll say the
If we
same thing I
backdoor
told
now.
Carlin. Like, I'm literally like a follower right now. Like, I'm
Yeah.
down for whatever, as long as we think that we can feasibly do it. You know what I mean?
Carlin would do it. I think Olivia would do it as well. Olivia and Carlin are besties. Like
Have you
they're like
talked to
different.
Bryce and Pity?
I've kind of not recently.
Okay.
What do you
I
think?
would see what they think.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I
Who's
think
closer
we
to
can.
Emily? Who would tell Emily that?
That's what I don't know. That's what I don't
Wait,
know.
it's between you and me because. Okay.
That's what I don't know.
Huge.
Hey.
Hey y'all. Hey.
I don't know anyone close to Emily. I don't know who her like right hand is.
Y'all.
What do y'all
think?
think? Tell me what you told me. Like the. Or what do y'all think?
She's down.
Yeah.
How many people do we need?
We need one more. We already do it.
We need one more.
Mm-mm.
Right? We need five.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pity. Can we trust Pity?
I think we can trust Pity.
Why?
They're gonna flush Emily out. But Patrick wants to really bad.
Who all wants to?
They want to Patrick wants to flush out Carlin, Olivia, and then they think me and Pity are flushing them out.
Okay,
But okay, let's do the math. Let's do the math.
us five. I think we have five.
I think Carlin is convincing Alex to flush her out. It just depends how many ways we want it.
Okay, but even if she does get flushed, it's the next person.
And that we can make it.
That's Carlin.
Yeah. So you don't want to flush her out?
No, I say we the four of us for sure. You, me, Emily, still vote the way. And if whatever happens, it happens.
I don't know.
Um,
You want to talk to them? Alex, can I talk to you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Who do you want to go with?
How you feel? I don't know.
Feeling.
I mean, I think it's still, from what everybody was saying, that direction.
You're down with it?
I mean, I think it's a smart move.
I like her.
I like her
I feel
too.
bad.
Yeah, I feel bad too. But now she's going for me. So,
I'll tell her whatever she wants to hear.
Yeah.
Get her out.
Tell Carlin whatever the hell she wants to hear. Who cares?
No, because
Girl, what?
it just doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't know.
Yeah. She can't be spitting your name out and then be all buddy-buddy with you.
No. And he'd be like, "Oh, Emily said, or Will said she told, or Emily told him." I was like, "Okay, why? I don't know why she would do that." Number one,
Yeah.
because Emily told me that she was like, "I really want to use the idol on either myself or my team."
Yeah. Wait, who did Carlin just say heard that Emily told William.
Olivia, maybe?
Olivia just overheard
Sorry,
it?
Olivia.
That she just overheard it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sketch.
It's sketch. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we're good.
Okay.
You, me, Emily,
Mm-hmm.
are voting Carlin.
And if the 5 of them vote for Emily, Emily
If
uses
they
that.
flush it, Emily knows that we were good with her,
Uh-huh.
and the votes add up,
Mhm.
so we're still on her good side.
Mhm.
So it's a win-win.
And Carlin goes home.
Yeah.
If my understanding of how this game is played is
Yeah, no,
so.
I think it's either, it depends on Olivia and Alex, whether
Mhm.
they vote Carlin or Emily.
Because it's what? It would be Carlin, Patrick, Alex, and Olivia. Would be the 5. Carlin, Patrick, Alex. That's 4.
That's 4.
And us is 4. So it'd be tied?
Yeah, but it depends if Emily uses it or not.
Yeah. So I think we need to talk to Alex. Emma was talking to Alex.
Yeah, because we can't have Alex and Olivia both voting
Mhm.
the same.
Emily's trying to get me out.
You think so?
No, I know so.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Right. I haven't talked to her in a little bit. But
So she's trying to throw me into the bus. She's trying to tell me this is what everyone's doing and then throw me into the bus completely.
okay. Why? Have you seen The Idol recently?
No.
The only time I saw it was when we found it, and that's what makes me nervous. I don't want to like be sus and look at it if it's there. I
kinda
guess I
want
could
to.
talk to her if it's over there. But so you think that she's been throwing your name under the bus with people? I haven't talked
They
to her in a
told me.
little bit.
They told me that.
Okay.
So,
Are they telling you they're gonna vote her then instead of you?
yes. Well, like, we want to flush that and get the idol out completely. So we wanted to vote for her, and I wanted to see if he would be down to vote with us.
Mm-hmm.
It would be pretty church.
Okay. And that's what you've heard?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense because I know that
Would
apparently.
you be down?
Yeah, I would be down because I think it'd be a good idea to flush the idol. But then, who's the backup? Because like someone has to go, and she
I know.
uses it. Then it goes to the person with the second most votes.
I know.
Which I've heard Bryce's name come up a lot.
That's why I was like, Bryce could be the backup.
That hurts. Yeah, I like Bryce, but I mean.
I know.
Okay,
What plan are you on?
my
for?
vote is going to Carlin.
To get her out?
Yes, and I've
Okay.
heard her name. Apparently, that's what Pity and Patrick
Okay.
told me is the move. But I just talked to her, and she wants to get Emily.
I think it's going to be split, and I think it's going to come down to, if I could
Not
speak
everything.
openly, I think it's going to come down to what, if me, you, Bryce, and Pity want to vote together, or if we're going to split.
All right. So those are the 2 people you're between right now.
I, like, just because, like, I kind of want to go with the flow right now. You know what I mean? I don't want to make waves. I don't want to be the loudest talker.
Right.
So I kind of want to go where the numbers is, but no one's making a decision. You know?
Yeah. I've
But
heard.
if you're voting Carlin, then that's another solid number that we could pick, you know?
Well, that's what Pity told me. And that's what Patrick told me too. So that's 4, and then the 5th one.
Well,
Olivia.
Patrick wants to flush out.
I've heard that too. The thing is, I'm talking to people after I talk to other people. And so yeah, I've heard.
So it just
I believe I've heard
comes down
Carlin.
to what? I think it's gonna be split. I really, really do.
Are you gonna play it?
I think so.
This is hard, yo.
I think we should just vote for her to flush the idol.
I know. But then who we vote
But then it
after
goes
that?
to the second.
Um,
And
Because
if
I think my
everyone.
name's
who do
getting
you-
thrown around
who
a
do you
lot.
think?
Wait,
What-
hey, let's do Bryce as a backup.
Okay.
Would
I've
you
heard
do
his
that?
name come up,
Would
yeah.
you do that?
I guess, yeah, I'm down. Wait, there's only 3 of us though.
Yeah, well, we just need Olivia.
When you talk to 2 other people and solidify their votes, then.
We just need Olivia, right?
Right.
Right.
Are you actually down? Like you're down?
I'm down, yeah.
Down flush?
Alright. So my vote goes to the flush then?
Wait,
Or
what?
to flush the
Can we
idol?
all agree that if Emily uses for the idol, we will vote out Bryce?
Well, was she using
When
it
did we
before?
vote before?
Before.
Did she use the idol before?
We vote.
Because no, a normal survivor
She
is
uses the idol after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after we vote.
after the votes. So yeah.
After they're
So-
already sent in.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
won't know.
If she's gonna use it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, exactly. That's the stressful part.
I know.
Because we can
And if
have
she
a
doesn't
plan.
use it, it just is gone?
Whoever her,
Yeah.
pretty much whoever she votes out, whoever the majority is after.
I know
We all vote.
you don't want Bryce out, but I just think right now
It's a good flush.
it's a smart. It's a smart
Especially
move.
So does that mean I vote for Emily or vote for Bryce? I don't know how
Emily
flush it
first.
works.
Emily vote first.
Okay.
And
I get
if
2.
we,
Well-
if we vote again,
If we have to.
Oh, that's how flushing works?
Well, not necessarily. Yeah.
Oh.
So if she, so
Huh? You vote twice?
The votes against the person who the idol is played on are nullified, and then any other votes are the ones that count.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't
But
revote.
let's say
You
we
don't
all
revote.
vote
Yeah.
for the same person, like all 8 of us somehow would vote for the same person.
That's impossible.
Right.
All eight,
Right. Unless you can
unless
convince the person
someone
for
can't vote,
themselves.
but I won't allow
I know.
that.
I'm just like, I was just.
I won't allow it.
But-
I won't allow it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't get to vote twice. It goes whoever has the second most votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're saying.
Right. The last time.
So your vote
So
for Bryce.
Emily's vote, like if she voted for me, then I would get out. Because
If
she
you have
voted-
second most, yeah. But if
Yeah.
you voted for Bryce, then y'all are tied. Right?
I'm
yeah.
voting for it.
Wait, so we need to split it.
Yeah, we need to split.
We need so much coordination.
So some people
This
need
is just
to vote Emily,
impossible.
some people need to vote for Bryce.
Right.
But if we
Yeah, that's what
all
I'm
vote
hearing.
Emily votes Bryce, then Bryce would be regardless. If she
But
was
Bryce-
that way.
But
she does usually.
she's going for me.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So you vote for Emily. How about Patrick, we vote for Bryce?
Do you want me to vote? Okay, we want us to vote for Emily? I think it would make more sense and be safer that way because then she would know who voted for.
Let's do that. All of us vote Bryce.
Do we want to do that?
Because then she uses her idol, she just loses it then?
Yep.
Anyways?
Can we do that?
Yeah.
That works.
That's just that's what I wanted to do.
We need-
If she thinks she's in danger and uses the idol, then it's gone.
Can I get your word on that?
Yeah,
I
let's
can
do
have my
Bryce.
word all over Bryce. I think that's the best way to do it.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Because that's what I wanted
You
to do
down?
anyway until we started
Okay.
talking. So
All right,
yeah.
so
Back to the beginning.
okay,
All right.
Back
so
to
all
where
of
we
us are
started.
Bryce.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All four of us are.
Okay.
Pity,
Okay.
Bryce, you,
Because before you came out, me and Pity and Bryce, and I didn't know. That's why I wanted to leave them with
Yes,
you, so
yes,
they
yes.
like you
Yes.
could like whatever.
do
Okay.
you think she's gonna use the idol?
That's what I do. I have not talked to Emily
Can we,
since
can we
Olivia
tell
was
her maybe we're voting for me? And then she
We
won't use
can.
it?
I was planning on not talking to her.
Can you tell
You
her
want me
that
to?
everyone said
Voted for
my
Carla.
name?
Okay.
And that she's in the clear, assure her of that?
Okay.
You're not gonna flip on me, are
I
you?
don't. As far as I know, I think everyone's on board.
Okay.
I'll go talk to Bryce and Pity.
Okay, because I think if we tell her my name, because she's trying to throw me to the bus, she'll be like, cool, I did it. And then she'll be like,
I think there's a lot of between.
okay.
I'll be honest.
Like who?
I don't. I heard Alex's name.
Alex is on our side.
Okay. I don't want to scare you. I heard your name once or twice.
Yes, I know.
But I think that's coming purely from Emily.
It is.
Okay.
That's what everyone else has told me.
Okay.
Do we need a backup?
I don't think so.
In case she uses it?
I haven't talked to Emily, so I think, but she was the one that said we could go vote. So I feel like she's not going to use it. If she was going to use it, she would be like, let's talk more. Do you know what I mean?
You think? I saw her walk all around there. Maybe she grabbed it.
Yeah. You don't think she would use it on anyone else? No. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, so Pity and I talked.
Okay.
Pity and I told Carla to her face, we're like, yeah, we'll vote Emily out. But we were like, okay, fine. And that's when I was like, fuck her. So we're talking, we have to get Alex to vote with us.
Alex told me just now he's voting Carla.
Okay. Because if it's 4, then that's 4. It's 4 and 4.
Okay.
We tie. We re-vote without the 2 people who are tied. That's 3 and 3.
Okay.
At that point, the 6 people who are not, the 2 people who were safe or who were tied or whatever, they're safe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is like it's a random pick of whoever's.
What, have you talked to Patrick?
No, because I feel like Patrick's on board with getting.
Because I feel like Patrick really likes Carla, and I'm worried about betraying his trust, but, I mean, if that's what we have to do. I feel like it's going to be so confusing about who votes who that no one's going to fucking know.
No, I'm just saying, you're being too messy,
No, it's,
too early in the game.
it's getting really messy. And I had to lie. I lied to her a little bit, but not much. She was like, because I was like, I've heard your name, Carla. Just because I didn't want her. I didn't want to completely lie. But I was like, once or twice. And she was like, oh my God, do you think we need a 3rd name? And I was like, well, I heard Alex a few times. Like, I was like, I've heard 3 names. Just to, like, fucking be confusing.
But if it splits that vote, that helps us out.
I didn't, because I said Alex, because I didn't want your name to come out.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about that.
Right.
I was like, fuck.
From what I heard, Carlin is leading the charge to get you to flush the idol.
Flush?
Yeah, like everybody vote you to get you to use the idol.
Why? Why would you do that when I offered to help
That
the
is
team?
literally what I'm saying.
She
doesn't. I don't think she's a concept of what this.
What is?
Is.
We might as well just grab red paintbrushes and paint it on Carly and Olivia. What the heck?
No.
Thank you for telling me
Yeah,
that.
of course.
So I'm guessing that's why Pity looked weird. I was like, Pity, why do you look weird?
Uh-huh.
I mean, we don't have like a, but like we chat.
Yeah.
You know, we get along. So I was like, was anyone for it?
No, I think everybody was just being like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because what she doesn't understand is that later on, this exact situation could happen. And if she's my alliance, I could save her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to do that as a team member because we are a team.
Exactly.
Until we break off, like I said, like whenever you do that. Anyway, based off of how this all went down,
She's mine. She's fun.
she like get out.
Because I'm not here for it.
And it started with no animosity. I was like, I think she's being aggressive. She was. And then another girl lied and threw you up.
Yeah.
What?
No, literally. When I tell you, that girl was not even on my radar.
Yeah.
Alex said, she kind of susses me out a little bit. And I was like, really? I don't know anything about her.
I was
And
actually really excited to work with her because she's the one who found these.
Uh-huh.
I was like, she's going to be a great little team leader. And like, I know her vaguely.
No. I'm like, okay.
So now the other team knows I have an idol.
Yeah.
So it would be in the best interest of the team to keep me out of that block. And I
I
understand
also
if you're
think-
backed into a corner.
No,
but-
no. I also think I'm not by any means.
No,
She's
I
my
know.
number one.
No, I agree.
I will also say, from what I heard, Carlin also told somebody that you told Will you had an idol or something like that, something to that effect.
What?
Yeah.
Well, after he said, a little birdie told me you had an idol, I was like, I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Mm-hmm. Right, which is fair.
Because it was, I know you have an idol.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do, deny it?
No, you're right.
Because then he could potentially get one of y'all
Exactly.
out, you know?
Okay.
So if Carlin's trying to flush me out, and if she's the one that told Will, that's where my vote's going,
Yeah.
for obvious
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, ideally, obviously, I would want to hold on to the idol for the long game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, all of us would.
Yeah.
Right.
But I also said, like, there would be a mature break with the team later when we know we have to, like, combine everybody. You
Yeah.
know, when we're, like, top 10.
Yeah.
Like, you all know I have an idol. I'll tell everybody that I have an idol because apparently it's common knowledge now. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
until then, it's the team's idol. Like, I know I have the final say, but what are you doing? You know, like, why would you back
Yeah, why
yourself
would you
into
do
a
that?
corner?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like,
Yeah.
actually, they're like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then why go after
sense.
Bryce? When
I just didn't
I know,
know,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
they-
Well, you also
yeah.
didn't talk to him, so
Yeah.
I guess
I
that
didn't
makes
talk to-
sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then.
And I just know because he almost won Greenhouse, so I was like,
Yeah.
his
No, and it's not
strategic
because
game
anyone
is.
was weak. It's just like
Yeah.
what I've seen, and I haven't seen much. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, okay, maybe the people haven't.
And here's the thing about the gold team: we're all good players.
Yeah.
So
That's what sucks.
every
Yeah.
decision
So
is going to
everyone's
be
gonna be
crappy.
like-
No.
So we're thinking, for sure, us four.
Yep. And then, are y'all still game for the next round?
Yeah.
Because that was messy.
No, this is bad.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
bad.
our teams
This is
cannot
bad.
fall.
No, I
But you
know,
have to
I know.
cut the cancer.
Yeah,
No.
we don't need it to spread. I agree. I agree.
Okay,
Came
well,
out of
obviously
nowhere
the well immunity fucked us up, but it got so messy.
so quickly.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
And yeah, I know I'm a problem, but y'all, it's round 2.
No,
And I volunteered it in front of everybody.
100%.
If I was a selfish B-H, B-word,
100%.
you think I'd kill wasp for people? I'm gonna not share immunity with? Like, what?
No, 100%.
No. 'Cause that's-
Dang.
I mean,
Patrick, I think it's split. And we
I
can
think
do
so,
that.
too.
I think we could
think so, too.
split and see what fucking happens and let fate decide.
I'm sorry.
I'm good with that.
Okay. I think it's just. Okay, who said Carlin? Like, who's voting for Carlin?
I think then. I think
Who?
all of them.
Who?
The 3 out of us.
Okay. I think Alex is voting for Carlin too.
Oh, really? I haven't confirmed for
Alex gave me
now.
like. I was like, Alex, who are you voting for? He was like,
You can't lie.
I was like, fuck you, tell me that.
I think then, okay, well,
he's
if
not
you-
gonna vote with us.
I don't think so. He didn't give me a definite answer. He didn't give me a definite.
Okay. We're gonna have to start playing hard next round if,
I agree.
if Carlin goes home because Carlin's voting on our side.
I know.
This is terrible.
I didn't want to make.
Oh, me and Emma, we're gonna have to make waves next round.
I'm so mad because I think Carmen hurt herself because it was just like started being so.
She did. She did.
But honestly, like I mean this, I don't know what it's about to happen. Like I
Yeah.
genuinely think.
Okay, we should
We
just
could see the
flush.
votes.
We should flush. We should just flush.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, girlie.
Huh?
I don't know.
What? Alex said. What did Alex say?
Whenever we were talking about it, I was Alex should be the voting part. I said Alex should be the voting part, and he was like, and I was like, what do you do?
Can we turn on Alex in?
Well, we would all.
Bryce, you, me, and I can get Olivia.
So I'll vote for
Alex.
We'd have to do that right now.
Could we do that right? Would you be down?
We voted for Alex.
If that's what y'all want.
Yeah.
I could go see what they say.
Okay, look into it.
Okay.
Where's your vote, Carlin?
Okay, I agree. I just talked to, so most recently I talked to Carlin, Patrick, and Olivia. They all wanted to vote you, and then get Emily to flush her idol, which I don't think is a bad idea to get Emily to flush her idol, but I do want to vote Carlin out. Like that's what my vote is.
I think Emily is a strong asset to have.
Right.
Someone stand no.
I think she really wants to win. But
fair, but I think it's better to have the idol on our side.
Right.
Then do that, burn a bridge with her before we even really get into the game.
I agree. I agree.
Well, also my thing is, Carlin's being really messy.
She's telling me that she just made me like say my word that I'd vote for you, but I'm voting for Carlin. That was my vote from the beginning. It's very difficult. I talked to Patrick about that, and then we just had that meeting with Carlin. So me and Patrick were originally going to talk just us, and then Carlin came and was like, oh shit. So then we told her that we were going to vote for you, but like we didn't really agree to it.
Oh, because I know, I appreciate
that.
I know you, me, Emily, Pitty,
okay,
and Emma.
Right.
That's
what I've heard. That's what I heard from Emma and Pitty too.
And that's all we need.
Oh God, that's so bad.
And it's, okay.
I feel bad because I told her just now to her face, but Bryce, I don't want to get rid of you.
Okay. No, and your name has never come up, like never.
Apparently I came up with Olivia, but like, oh, is this a push or a pull?
Pull.
Okay.
It just has some.
I would say it wasn't for me. Okay. Alex said he's on board.
Okay.
100%. He said he
No.
told.
Well, everyone's panicking. They're voting Alex out now.
Who's everyone?
Carlin and Patrick. We still have the votes to vote Carlin out though. But
Which I think that's gonna put Alex on our
they're
side.
not even doing the Emily thing again because they found out Alex switched, and so they panicked, and now they're trying. I'm supposed to be talking to you right now to vote out Alex. There's no reason to vote out Alex.
No, especially since I think we have him on our side.
But
now.
I just said yes.
And even honestly, even if Alex switches his vote and says "fuck y'all" and votes for Emily, that's still 4.
I'm worried I'm making an enemy out of Patrick because for some reason, I don't know. For some reason he keeps going with them, but I don't know why. But
no, I wonder what his connection with Carlin is. Like,
Well-
that's weird.
he played with Carlin before.
Okay.
I'm thinking that, but I didn't think it was that deep.
But I'm like, girl, why the fuck are you
It's so,
coming
it's
at
just
me
so,
so
It's
much?
so messy. If she would have like stayed low, like I don't know.
She just
I
jumped too
don't
soon.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Alex said he's down.
Okay.
He gave Carlin his word. That he was gonna vote me out. And apparently she's still pushing me out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they stopped trying to do that.
Well.
Alright, Gold Team, it's time for your first Tribal Council as a team. Let's get right to it. Carlin, you were the team captain. How do you feel about this tribe that you picked?
I love my tribe. We all have so many strengths, and when we put our heads together, we can really accomplish some great things, like our first challenge. So it just hurts that we're here right now at Tribal Council because I don't want to see anybody go, and I know we all kind of feel the same way about that.
Pitty, y'all fell behind a pretty drastic amount in that challenge. What do you think was the problem there?
I think just the fact that the other team got the catapult on the first try. And that's to no fault of Emma's at all. Like, we were so close. We missed it by like 6 inches multiple times. So like, it just comes down to luck, honestly, at that point.
I see. Patrick, how are idols starting to affect the game at this early stage? Is it too early for all that?
Is it too early? I mean, it's like definitely a topic of discussion. It is something that, you know, is definitely out there that people are talking about and definitely interested in. So they're definitely out there.
Emily, so this intrusion aspect of the game that's happening this season, how did your team approach it when you sent someone over?
We all agreed on the person we would send, and then we also told the person that if you feel like there's a better person to save, you also have that option. So it was very much open communication, and like we were all aware, and I think we were all okay with how everything turned out. Whatever we did.
So y'all decided on Paige together? Was that
Yes.
the person? Why Paige?
I feel like it was a safe place to start, you know, like there's some really big players in the game that we were nauseous, a little concerned about, but I think in terms of Paige, like she's not a threat to anybody, she hasn't caused any drama to anybody, so it's like, okay, we'll save you, you know, like.
Olivia, why do you think you were saved?
I was surprised when Will did save me. My name did get dropped somewhere, and someone asked him to give me immunity, and if so, I appreciate whoever did that. But I really have no idea. I don't think he had any rhyme or reason to why he did it either. I think it was just random based on what he had heard.
And Alex, you're new to this game.
I am.
How do you approach going about deciding who to send out?
I think that it's just important to go with like what the majority is, because I guess that's how the game works. I watch the videos, but yeah, it's interesting like meeting everyone that's new. It's like interesting because obviously some people know each other before, some people have played before, so it's new, and it's interesting being like a new player. Seeing how
Okay, cool. It is time to vote. Patrick, you're first with me back here.
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. We have a lot of great players in our group, but honestly, like a lot of them are followers. Like they're not wanting to make a big play, and so like we're really wanting to watch the Bible, and a lot of people were scared of that, and a lot of people are scared of Emily, so they're just getting close to her. So the bug. And so I think that Carlin is going home, which sucks because she's my closest ally right now. And I kind of am in a hard position because I want to be seen as part of like the majority, so I feel like I should vote for Carlin just to be like, hey, like I'm with y'all, like whatever. But like also, if Emma were to vote for Alex, then I would vote for Alex 100%. And Emma basically said like, I don't think you're gonna get what you want this round. And I was like, okay, so I'll take that as I should just place it. But next round, I have a big target in my pack. This early. Oh my gosh.
All right, cast your vote.
This really sucks. I'm only voting for you just because I need to say the majority. You're really my favorite person, Carlin. I'm so sorry.
And it was either Olivia or Carlin. Will saved Olivia, who was originally going to get out, and Carlin tried to flesh out my immunity vote. Because that's dumb. So, I'm upset because I really like Carlin. So, it was just frustrating because I openly volunteered that as a team, we would decide until they merged us what we would do with the immunity. Now that we had it, we literally found it as a team. I grabbed it because we were scared of snakes. So, anyway, I'm voting for Carlin.
So there was a pact about how to use this idol.
Yes.
How does that pact stand now?
Let's just say there are people I will consult with and other people I will pretend to consult with. But Olivia, I think is the one who told me. So watch out, because everybody's coming after you.
Yes.
Yo.
What is happening?
Yo. I've never seen a messier for like first round for us, you know. I mean, at first it was like we're also great, like we don't want to let anyone else. Like I'm so new, yo. And then fucking Will struts his ass in and is like, save the girl. All hell broke loose from that point on. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Me and Pity, we like this. Okay, like twin flame, partner in crime, like. We made a pact to not talk to each other that much, because who's gonna expect? Like, no one's gonna think that we're working together. Me and Bryce are like this, but people know that, so we are. It's like me, Pity, and Bryce together. Here's the thing. Someone was coming after my boy. Carlin was coming after my boy Bryce. So Bryce freaks out. Totally valid, because I would too. So we had to go for Carlin. But then Carlin tried to get Emily, and they both think I'm in the middle. Here's the other thing. Me and Patrick are cool. And Patrick was like, Carlin,
missed that. But I just was honest with Patrick, and I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. Carlin's going, they're not flipping. And he was like, I'm going to raise hell. He said, like, oh, we have to go out after them. So I'm going to try to mend because I don't want to make an enemy out of Patrick. But I'm scared when Merge hits, he's got him and Stone. Like this. So, long story short. I'm voting. I did not want this to happen, but I feel like she was messy, and then there was nothing I could do. No, but really and truly, I'm sorry, Carlin, if you're watching this, I really am. I lied, but I tried to be honest with you. I think you know now, though.
Feeling nervous for sure.
Who are you voting for?
I am voting for Alex.
Any reason?
Last I heard, he was gunning for me, and so that's what I have to do is get him back.
All right.
Before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity add-on and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Carlin. That's one vote, Carlin. Next vote, Alex. That's one vote, Alex. One vote, Carlin. Next vote, Alex.
What the heck?
Next vote, Carlin. That's 2 votes, Carlin. 2 votes, Alex. Next vote, Carlin. That's 3 votes, Carlin. 2 votes, Alex. Next vote, Carlin. That's 4 votes, Carlin. 2 votes, Alex. Next vote. The person voted out of Survivor Rocky Road is Carlin. I'm sorry, Carlin, but you have been voted out. Come with me.
Thanks, guys.
Carlin, thank you for playing, but the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.